In this video, we'll show you how to pay for a patient order using a e-check or electronic check. We're going to start from the point where you've already seen the patient and entered in the appointment summary details as well as which hearing aid that they've selected to purchase. From this point, we're going to go to continue to purchase. This will ask them to agree to the purchase agreement, which they can read and click there, and then we'll continue to payment. The system will default to the credit card payment methodology. And in this case, we want them to pay with e-check, or they want to pay with the e-check. So we'll just click the e-check tab. There's two sections in here. One is the e-check information that we need to enter, and then the bottom section is for the billing information. If the patient is paying for the check using their account, then this information should be correct. It's taken from their account already. If you have someone paying for the order that is not the patient, you'll need to update this billing information to match whoever is paying using their account. You can pay with a couple different types of accounts. It can be a checking, a savings, or a corporate checking. Most of your patients are probably going to pay with a checking, so let's select that. Now the system wants to know the routing number and the account number that they're paying for the order with. So as a reminder, in this section of the check or their deposit slips, you'll see the routing number here. And then the second series of digits is their account number. So if you get confused, just keep that in mind, routing and then account number. I'm going to go ahead and enter in my routing number here, just like you would if for the patient. And now I'm going to enter in the account number. You can enter in a check number if they would like to, but it's not required. In this case, I'll go ahead and enter one. Now we need to collect some ID information from the person who is paying for the order. They can use for a checking or a savings account, you can use a driver's license, or if they don't have a driver's license, you can use the other state ID. We'll go ahead and enter in a driver's license. And you need to enter in the state that issued that driver's license. Now you're going to enter in the payment amount that they want us to take from their checking account. As a reminder, you can look up at the top here and it'll show you the balance remaining, and we'll pay for that whole balance using this method. In our test, the patient is paying out of their account, so I don't need to change any of this billing information. But since they're paying with an electronic check, the patient needs to read this statement down here so that they understand that they're agreeing for the company to take money from their checking account or whichever account that they issued up there. Once they've read it, they need to check the I agree button. If they don't check that I agree button, you'll find you can't take payment. So if you've ever come in here and you're trying to pay for it and you don't see this take payment button enabled, then it's probably you forgot to check the I agree. So make sure the patient agrees to that, and then we'll take their money. Now the system is going out and comparing the account information and the name and the address that was provided on the sheet and make sure it passes all the validation, and then it will take the money from their account. Now this was successful. We can tell because first, the balance remaining is 0. Also, if there were any kind of error, you would see it in this section right here, and there's no error showing. And now you'll see you can't take any more payment because it's completely paid for. So once you have the order paid for, you need to submit the order. So just press the Submit Order button. The system's going to take a look at that order and go ahead and submit it, and then you'll get a PO issued if it's successful. If for some reason it's not successful, it'll give you a message of what the issue is. And that's how you pay using an electronic check or an e-check.